What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another moto vlog. As you guys can tell, I am on my Triumph Daytona. It's mid-January in South Dakota, which usually this is not the case. There's hardly any snow on the ground, and it's about 60 degrees, so of course I had to come out and take her for a ride. I haven't ridden my motorcycle in about a month and a half, ever since I guess early December. But I just did an oil change on the bike. I'm getting all wet. Dang it. I just did an oil change on the bike last weekend, and the bike's running like a top. Like always, good old Triumph reliability is no joke. This bike is 11 years old. It's a 2007 with, I don't know, how many miles do I have on it? Just about, oh dang it, I'm doing the wrong thing. It has just over 15,000 miles, so I guess it's not that many miles, but it really hasn't skipped a beat for me. The one thing I didn't do before I came out riding today is check my tire pressure, which is like my #1 rule that I always usually do after winter, because obviously your tires lose air and stuff like that after sitting, especially when it's cold. Oh, so hopefully they're okay. They're relatively new, so I'm crossing my fingers that they're holding their air pretty well. So I wanted to come out and do today's video about kind of the rest of the year, 2018. The goal I always had in my head for 2017 was to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And, you know, we did that. We got 1,000 subscribers by December 1st, and now it's mid-January and we're almost at 1,500. So the growth of the channel is pretty good in my eyes. Of course, I'm just a small moto vlogger. You know, I obviously don't have hundreds of thousands of subs or anything like that, but 1,500, almost 1,500, that's a big number to me. So first off, I just want to come out and say thank you to, you know, all my subscribers. You guys have left a ton of positive comments and support on all my videos, and I really appreciate that. It's really your guys' positive comments and of course likes on all my videos, and you know, the growth of the channel that drives me to you know, keep making videos for you guys and you know, come up with new ideas. So I appreciate all the support that I've gotten over the past year or two. So with that being said, I want to go over kind of what I see 2018 being for this channel. One thing I've really noticed about my videos is the fact that my four-wheeler, my Raptor 700 videos, generally get you know, twice as many views, if not more, than the videos I do on my Triumph Daytona. So that kind of leads me to believe that you guys either like seeing more quad videos, or I just have more viewers that enjoy seeing me riding a four-wheeler rather than a motorcycle. So I don't know how many people are actually going to watch this video to this point, but anybody who has, please leave down in the comments, you know, what do you guys like seeing more? Me riding my four-wheeler, you know, on the streets, maybe some trails, or, you know, would you like some more Triumph Daytona footage? I really honestly am not partial to either. I love riding my four-wheeler. You know, it's a blast, but I also like riding my Triumph Daytona, obviously, because, you know, it's more fun to corner, more fun to ride on the streets, especially out in the hills. You know, it's fast. Golly, this thing is fun. Living in those houses would be sick. The view would be awesome. Oh yeah, boy. Little pull. Woo! Oh, did we even break 100? I don't even know if we did. Felt like we did, but I don't know. And whether you guys want to see more of the Raptor or maybe more of the Daytona, you know, that's kind of what's going to drive me to, you know, drive the channel in that specific direction. So that being said, I do have a couple ideas of kind of, maybe not series, but kind of things that I want to do on the channel. All right, this guy's had his blinker on for like the past mile. I don't know what you're doing, man. You want to get in this lane? No? All right. Just gonna keep on having that blinker on. Oh, there it goes. Nice one, buddy. If I see you guys wanting some more videos on the Raptor, one idea I have is let's just upgrade the Raptor 700, plain and simple. And basically there's two paths that we can go. We can upgrade it pretty well, or we can go all out. And if you guys don't know, I have an intake and power commander. I don't have an exhaust, so it's pretty much stock if you think about it. So if we upgrade it pretty well, which was the first option, I'd like to do maybe a cam, obviously an exhaust, obviously a tune, possibly a high compression piston. That would be called, you know, upgrading it pretty well. It would probably gain at least, I don't know, 15 horsepower. We'd probably be looking at upper 50s for horsepower on the Raptor 700. Now you guys might be wondering, well, that's pretty much all the upgrades you can possibly do to an engine, really. We could turbo the Raptor 700. I know it's been done before, but that is something that I'm open to. I think a turbo Raptor 700 would be absolutely amazing. You know, I've seen some of these quads making upwards of almost 100 horsepower with the turbo. Obviously, they probably don't last too long, but if we put a turbo on it, I'd put a conservative tune on it and everything and try to make it last as long as I could. But I think putting a turbo on the Raptor would be pretty sweet. So if you guys want to see something like that, or you want to see how to, you know, turbo an engine that never had a turbo on it, you know, let me know in the comments below. That is something I'd love to do. I mean, it sounds super fun to me. It sounds super challenging. I don't know like everything there is to know about engines, but I know what I'm doing. We could make it happen. Another idea that I had, and I know it's been done before, is we can do an engine swap. Probably not on my Raptor 700 just because it's pretty much brand new. It's 2014. But what I do is probably just look for either a YFC 450 or something like that that's blown up, take the engine out of it, and we could engine swap possibly like a 600cc inline 4 in there. I don't know. Again, I know that stuff has been done before, but I haven't seen one in person. Obviously they're online everywhere, but I think that'd be pretty sick. And we don't necessarily have to do a project like that. If you guys just want to see more quad vlogs, I know that there's really not any YouTubers that just specifically make quad vlogs because there's not a lot of states that you can just ride a four-wheeler on the streets. So if you guys just want to see more quad vlogs of me messing around, driving around town, you know, maybe going on a few trails, that's obviously possible too. So those are my ideas that kind of revolve around the four-wheeler. But I also have some what in the heck? I don't know what that kid was doing. Anyways, but I also have some ideas that revolve around my bike and possibly a different motorcycle. So the first idea I have that we could do on the channel is we could build a two-stroke supermoto. Yeah, that's right, a two-stroke supermoto. What I'm thinking is I'd probably buy like a YZ 125 or something comparable. 125s I've heard are just really easy to work on, super reliable. I might get a 250 two-stroke, I don't know. I kind of want to start off on a 125 just because they're super light. I mean, you can just throw them around like nothing. You know, you have to do a couple upgrades to the bike, so that's kind of what the videos would be on, is building a two-stroke street legalized supermoto. Another thing that could happen is I could get a new bike. You know, I love the Triumph Daytona. It is an awesome motorcycle. I've never, you know, this is basically my dream bike, is a Triumph Daytona 675. But this is pretty much one of the first ones I made. It's 2007. They came out in 2006 with the 675. So, you know, it might be time for an upgrade. I don't know. Another idea I had is we could build a motorcycle. What the? I always hate people who pull out like that. I know she pulled out into her own lane, but it always just makes me nervous because, I mean, it's January, people aren't expecting motorcycles, so. Another thing we could do on the channel is build a motorcycle. I'm not trying to copy anyone here or anything like that. I know Chase on Two Wheels did a wrecked bike rebuild. I think that's super cool. You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to copy anyone here, but I'd love to do that on this channel. So those are some ideas I have, guys. And of course, I'm gonna definitely still upload regular moto vlogs about topics that I want to upload about. But you know, I kind of want to maybe start a project or two on the channel. And of course, if you guys have any ideas or you guys would like to see a specific video, maintenance video, whatever you want to see, leave it down in the comments. Of course, I read them all. And I should mention, none of these projects that I just talked about will start, you know, anytime soon. I have one more semester of school left, so maybe in 3 or 4 months is when I'd potentially be looking to start one of the projects I mentioned. A G-Wagon in Rapid City? What? What? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only one in Rapid City. Uh-oh, there's a Mustang behind me. Hope he doesn't hit me. So I know this video might seem a little premature since I basically just told you guys that none of those projects would likely start till summer. But a lot of that stuff, of course, takes a lot of time and planning and, of course, money. But I'm definitely looking forward to starting something like what I talked about on the channel soon. So guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. I think next weekend I'm actually going to have a quad vlog up for you guys. It's supposed to snow, believe it or not. I know it's 60 now, but it's going to be cold again this week. So hopefully next weekend we'll have a quad vlog coming out. And of course, if you guys have any comments or questions or any input based upon what we talked about in today's video, you can definitely leave it below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And I will see you guys next Saturday for another video.